finally I started taking action, and like everybody else on this call, there is tremendous potential in all of us.
At the last count, this site has generated in sales and from our one live event over $50,000.
I'm in my office. I want to share with you all that I've accomplished and how it's changed my life. It is what's going on in my life-changing experience. Here's my book and stuff.
One of those things that has become a fantastic
We have companies that operate all over the world. And every now and then, when I'm stuck in a particular area, I go to the very best that I can find, and I pay whatever they're asking to tell me what I should be doing to correct a situation. Chris Guerriero is that kind of a guy. And whatever you have to pay him, you're going to find is one of the best investments you've ever made.
In 2019, Chris helped guide us to double revenue that we did in 2018 under his leadership and direction. It was a year of explosive growth and a lot of challenges. Things were breaking, team members were leaving that were key team members. We really needed somebody to help us guide us through that. And now coming in 2020 with the COVID crisis and everything, we're in the middle of the year and we are actually doing better in Q1 and Q2 than we were the year before, and that's in large part to Chris's leadership and guidance.
About a year ago, I didn't know who Chris Guerriero was. Now I've been working with him for about a year, and in that time, our e-commerce business is 5 times the size that it was. So we were doing maybe $45,000 a month. Now we're doing well over $250,000 a month in recurring revenue in the e-commerce business. And I got to give a lot of credit to Chris, and I've gained lots of value from the leadership and organization facets of our work together. So big thanks to Chris.
If you wanted to go from lack to lots, from shortage to abundance, from tragic to magic, to lack of freedom to a whole lot of freedom in your life and lifestyle, there's one guy that you've got to have coach you. His name is Christopher Guerriero. He knows stuff that nobody else knows.
I met you last year, in August, September last year, and just applied a few techniques and made over $356,000 in 4 months.
In 4 months.
Just using 1 or 2 strategies, and there's so many more that I'd love to apply.
Recently, I had a chance to jump on the phone. My business partners and I got on the phone and we talked to Chris Guerriero. And we went to Chris because we needed some special insight into something new we were going to be doing in a sales and marketing process in our business. And he gave us some incredible insights and really opened our minds up to doing business a completely different way that we hadn't really thought about before. And already that is making 6-figure differences in our business. He knows his stuff. And it was really amazing just to get his insight and to have him, with just a couple little tweaks and some advice from him, make a major difference in our business.
Chris Guerriero is one of the few that actually do listen to and has had a measurable impact on my business. As a matter of fact, just recently, Chris gave me some advice that has resulted in over $500,000 in measurable increased income.
More than 15x our industry. The average amount of members for a club in our industry is 50. We did plus 900 inside of 42 months as opposed to the 24-month standard. And a big part of our growth has been Chris Guerriero. The words don't do justice for the high level of quality, care, and aggressiveness that he puts into his coaching.
Theoretically sounds really simple, but it's really freaking hard to build a company, right? There's only 10,000 easy steps to building a company. To surround yourself with mentors and guides that can show you the way. I'm very fortunate. I have a guide that, I can bounce ideas off of every week, but if not Chris, find somebody that has gone before you that can say, yeah, I've tried that, done that, don't do that, because those, that can help define you and help accelerate growth.
2 years ago, we were able to achieve a 58% increase in our bottom line income for our company. Last year, it was an 87.5% increase to give us our first 7-figure net income year in a down economy. This year, we're poised to do more than double that. Now, what did I do differently over these last 2 years that I didn't do the 8 years prior? I decided to get coached and mentored by Chris Guerriero.